says presidency. Zard says Olowokere. Now the news in details. The presidency has insisted Bola Tinubu's economic reforms are yielding positive results. Tinubu's special advisor on information and strategy, Bayo Onanuga, disclosed this through a post on X. Onanuga, however, admitted that the times are tough, but there is a brighter future ahead. Onanuga disclosed that the first quarter of 2024, Nigeria recorded trade surplus of 65.527 trillion naira, but by the second quarter, that number rose to 65.945 trillion naira, a 6.5% increase. By half year 2024 had exported enough to cover half of Nigeria's 28.77 trillion naira budget. Away from that, the Chief Judge of Kano State, Justice DJ Abdul Aboki, has ordered the release of 37 inmates from the medium security custodial center in Goro Duse, Kano, as part of ongoing efforts to decongest correctional facilities in the state. The decision was based on health concern and the prolonged detention of some inmates without trial due to missing case files. Justice Aboki urged the released inmates to maintain good behavior and avoid actions that could lead to their return to detention. She provided each unfair. The Controller of Correction for Kano, Abdul Inuwa, expressed gratitude to the Chief Judge for her compassion, particularly in addressing the needs of those who had been detained for extended periods and those suffering from ill health. Still on the local news, where we have that the Enugu state government has confirmed a cholera outbreak in the state, saying 10 fatalities linked to the disease have been recorded. This is contained in a memo signed by Samuel Eguonu, the Director of Medical Services, on behalf of the providers and the public to maintain a high index of suspicion for cases presenting with acute diarrhea, abdominal cramps, and vomiting. The memo further advised individuals to implement precautionary measures by enhancing infections prevention and control protocols and to report any suspected cases promptly. Now, when we return, news from other parts of West Africa. Stay with us. Welcome back. Now, news from other parts of West Africa. In Ghana, some supporters of the governing New Patriotic Party (NPP) have gathered at Parliament House ahead of today's sitting, as tensions rise over the leadership composition following a controversial ruling by Speaker Alban Bagbin. On Thursday, October 17, Speaker Bagbin declared 4 parliamentary seats vacant, 3 of which belong to the NPP, with the 4th held by the opposition National Democratic Congress (NDC). These declarations sparked a leadership crisis, shifting the balance of power in Parliament. With 136 seats, Ghana NDC, previously the minority, has now claimed to be the majority, surpassing the NPP, which now holds 135 seats. The move led to significant confusion in the House, with both parties jostling over control. However, the Supreme Court intervened, issuing a stay of execution in Bagbin's ruling. The court ordered that the MPs whose seat had been declared vacant be allowed to represent their constituencies and fully participate in parliamentary duties until the substantive case is heard. We move to other parts of Africa after this break. Stay with us.
This is Hillstv. Quality broadcasting is what we'll bring to you. Now we be this
Welcome back. Now news from other parts of Africa. Zambia's President Hakainde Hichilema sacked 3 top judges he previously suspended over alleged judicial misconduct, drawing further accusation of political interference in the judiciary. The 3 constitutional court judges presided over a presidential petition in 2016 in which they dismissed Hichilema's challenge against the election victory of former President Edgar Lungu. They also took part in a controversial ruling allowing Lungu to stand in the 2021 election, despite having twice served as Zambia's president. Their dismissal comes after they lost a court application for a review of judicial panel's decision recommending their suspension. A statement released by the presidency said they had been removed with immediate effect following a recommendation by the Judicial Complaint Commission. The removal of the judges is in exercise of the powers vested in the president under the Zambian constitution. We also have that Cameroon's 91-year-old president Paul Biya has been seen in public for the first time in 6 weeks amid speculation about his ailing health. His absence from the public eye led to unfounded rumors of his death. But on Monday, after the state television showed footage of the president's arrival at the airport in the capital, Yaoundé, on a flight from Switzerland, the government had banned the media from discussing the health of Biya in power since 1982, classifying it as a matter of national security. Rumors of his death have been circulating on and off for the past 2 decades. The last time Biya had been seen was on 8 September attending a China-Africa summit in Beijing. Since then, the government has been under immense pressure to prove that the long-serving leader was alive. Up next is business. Stay with us. Glad to have you back. Now to business news. Dangote Petroleum Refinery and Petrochemicals has taken legal action against the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority and some major importers in the oil and gas sector at the Federal High Court in Abuja. In suit, Dangote Refinery sought 100 billion naira in damages from DPRA for continuing to issue licenses for the importation of refined products such as automotive gas oil and jet A1 aviation fuel. Dangote claimed the refinery production exceeded domestic consumption levels, rendering imports unnecessary. But oil marketers kicked against this, stressing that the market has been deregulated and dealers were free to import the commodities or buy from the $20 billion Lekki-based refinery. Still on business news, the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Oil, Henakin Labobri, and the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission have expressed differing views regarding the Commission's target of increasing oil production by an additional 1 million barrels per day within 12 to 24 months. The initiative, which aims to enhance the country's energy output and contribute to economic growth, will increase the current oil production capacity from 1.6 billion barrels per day to 2.6 barrels per day by 2026. While the NUPRC chief Benga Komolafe said the project would position the oil and gas sector for vibrancy and value optimization, the petroleum minister objected, stating that the target was low. Speaking at an event to celebrate the 3rd anniversary of the Commission's establishment on Monday in Abuja, Komolafe announced they plan to explore 1 million barrels of oil in addition to the current stock supplied by various stakeholders. Now, still to come is sport. Stay with us.
This is Hillstv. Quality broadcasting is what we'll bring to you. Now we be this oh,
Hillstv, Poker.
Welcome back. Now to sport news. Glasgow has been confirmed as the host of the 2026 Commonwealth Games, with the Scottish city staging a slimmed-down version of the multi-sport event. The future of the 2026 edition was thrown into doubt when the Australian state of Victoria, the original host, withdrew last year, citing rising costs. However, the Scottish government effectively gave the green light to Glasgow last month, and the Commonwealth Games Federation announced on Tuesday that the 2024 host will stage the next games, with events scheduled to take place from 23rd August to 2nd from 23rd July to August 2nd, 2026. The upcoming edition will feature just 10 sports compared to the 9th on show at the 2022 Games in Birmingham, Central England. Still on sport news, Flamingo's head coach, Bankole Oluwakere, has assured that his team will make Nigeria proud by achieving impressive results at the 2024 FIFA Women's Under-17 World Cup in the Dominican Republic. The Flamingos have been in blistering form in the South American nation, winning their first 2 games, scoring 8 goals and conceding just 1. Oluwakere's side began the tournament with an emphatic 4-1 win over New Zealand in the Group A opener at Cibao Stadium in the Santiago de los Galambos, and followed that up with another impressive 4-0 victory over Ecuador on Saturday. And that's your sport news on Africa Today. We move to the rest of the news after this break. Stay with us. Welcome back. Emmanuel Macron will make a 3-day state visit to Morocco. The Moroccan Royal Palace announced on Monday, which it's described as a reflection of the depth of bilateral relations based on a deep-rooted and solid partnership. It comes after France laid the groundwork for a revival of bilateral relations in July by voicing its backing for an autonomy plan proposed by Morocco for the disputed Western Sahara, marking a shift from its previous stance. It came after similar changes from countries including the US, Israel, and an increasing group of African countries with which Morocco aims to bolster trade ties. Macron described the plan as the only solution to a decade-long dispute over the territory between Morocco, which claims it has its own land, and the Algerian-backed Polisario Front, which says it's an independent state. Tensions between France and Morocco had sparked when France cut visas for Algeria, Morocco, and Tunisia in 2021. And that's Africa Today. But before we go, here are the headlines again. We told you that times are hard, but Tinubu's economic reforms yielding positive results, says presidency. We brought to you that Zambian president sacked top judges who ruled in favor of his rival. We informed you that Cameroon president finally seen in public. And on sport, we told you that Flamingos will make Nigerian proud, says Oluwakere. Remember to visit us on Facebook at Hillstv Abuja, Instagram at Hillstv Abuja, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Hillstv. I am Wisdom Onizi. Thanks for watching.